Hey y'all, how you doing? Hey, I just gonna let you guys know I'm gonna be doing a little bit of outdoor cooking today. Thought I'd film a little bit of it. See if we can get some food rolling. We already got the grill fired up, cooker fired up. Got a pretty good flame going. We're gonna be cooking a pork back rib loin, and gonna be doing a little bit of garlic and herb potatoes, some tomatoes and squash, some corn on the cob. So I guess first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get this thing on the grill. See if we can get it searing on both sides. I always like to sear both sides of the outside of it. That way it kind of locks all the juices inside. Alright y'all, we're gonna get this thing on the grill. Alright. Got that back rib loin on the grill. Trying to sear the outside of it pretty good. Lock the juices in. And then we're gonna take it inside and rub a little seasoning stuff on it. Wrap it up with aluminum foil, put a little sauce on it, let her slow cook for about 2 or 3 hours. Alright. Alright y'all, we got that loin back ribs flipped over on the other side. I usually put it on to let it sear about 15 minutes aside. Maybe a little longer, a little less. These ain't very big, but anyway, we're gonna let that sear. While we do that, I went on and got my sauce made up. This is honey and brown sugar barbecue sauce, and I add a little bit of Cajun seasoning to it. We'll get that all mixed up. Alright. Let's see what that's going to taste like. Pretty good sauce. Alright, another thing I always like to do, y'all. You know how a lot of times use barbecue sauce, aluminum foil. Barbecue sauce turns a little black. Well, we got a little trick for that. All we got to do, take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Pour just a little bit out there. My hands are clean, y'all. I just washed them. We're going to rub all this around. Smear this olive oil out all over this aluminum foil. That way, all our sauce and ribs and stuff won't stick to it. A lot of times we cook these ribs, they get so tender, you go pull aluminum foil off, they just kind of fall apart. But anyway, we'll put a little bit of a little bit of olive oil on aluminum foil. Alright. And I'll cover this up, we don't get no fly bug in it. Alright. Thing ain't looking too awful bad. Ooh, it's hot though. A little bit more sear on the other side. Alright. Alright y'all, I get ready to take this thing off here. I'll let y'all see how I wrap this stuff up. Alright. Alright y'all, along with our ribs we're going to do some sweet corn on the grill. Still in the shuck. I'll tell y'all, if you ain't never had sweet corn cooked in the shuck with the shuck still on it like that, boy, you don't know what you're missing. I think it makes it a whole lot sweeter and makes it a lot more tender too. Now this corn we actually raised out of the garden. This is some peaches and cream sweet corn. Then I took some just russet potatoes, cubed them up, melted, put a little bit of butter, a little bit of pepper, salt, and garlic and herb on the potatoes. Then I cut up some yellow squash and some tomatoes, put a little bit of butter, salt, pepper, lemon zest. That ought to do it. We're going to get this stuff going here in a minute. I think our ribs are just about ready to take off. Let me get these off here and I'll show y'all how I season them up and wrap them. Okay? Okay, y'all. We got our ribs off. I don't know if y'all can see them real good. Got a pretty good sear on them. I don't want to sear them too much, make them hard since they're no bigger than they are. But first thing I always like to do, I like to start on the other side. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of this McCormick Grill Mates barbecue seasoning. Going to sprinkle a little bit on there. If it hits the aluminum foil, no big deal. The oil is going to hold it to the aluminum foil and it's going to season our meat anyway. Alright, I'm going to do a little mix on this one. I'm also going to do a little McCormick Grill Mates mesquite. Boy, this mesquite really has a good flavor to it. And then you add in that honey and brown sugar barbecue sauce, boy. Woo! Make your tongue slap your brain, y'all. Alright, let me get this thing flipped over here. Alright, y'all. We've got our ribs all wrapped up there. We're going to go and put them on the grill. We're going to try to lay them over the direct heat. Alright. Then, we're going to take this corn, sweet corn still in the shuck here. We're going to just throw them on the grill. Alright. Take our garlic and herb potatoes. Put them in there. And we got our squash and tomatoes seasoned up there. A little bit of minced garlic on them. Alright. Alright, y'all, we're going to let it sit here and cook a little bit. We'll holler at y'all next time we check it. Got her all going. Sweet corn, ribs, potatoes, squash and tomatoes. Alright. We're going to let her cook a little bit, y'all. Okay, everything's cooking. Probably better turn everything the first time. Been about 20-25 minutes. As the fire kind of cools down, we'll flip it less. It'll get to be where it's like 30-45 minutes in between rotation. Alright. What these ribs are doing. Oh yeah. Squash and tomatoes. Garlic and herb potatoes. Oh, I don't know, but all this stuff's get done, y'all. I'm fixing to eat like a big old dog now. Alright, we're gonna let this stuff sit here and see what happens. We got this thing sitting on about 250, 260 degrees. I usually like to cook about 225, 250, something like that. Alright. Everything seems to be cooking right along. Corn's just about done. I like my little rose flower gloves. Thank my wife for that. She'd be mad as heck if she knew I got these gloves and was using them out here on this grill. I guess if you see this video, I'm in trouble, y'all. She'll be alright. She eats some of these ribs. She can buy them ribs. She won't worry about them gloves. All the squash. Tomatoes about done. Potatoes over halfway there. Alright, y'all. I'm going to stoke this fire just a little bit. And we'll start taking stuff off here in just a few minutes. I was wrong about something, y'all. You know, I try to be a man, admit when I'm wrong. My wife's gloves aren't roses. They are ladybugs. Just want to let y'all know I made a mistake. Alright, y'all. Look like everything's going good. Corn's done. Alright, I think potatoes, and the squash are done. Alright, these ribs, we're going to give them a little bit more and then we'll take a temperature reading on them. We're sitting about 250 right now. I need this pork when we take a temperature on it to read about 180. Make sure it's good and done. Get it all the way through. Oh yeah. Alright y'all, we just waiting on ribs. We'll be ready to eat in a little bit. I'm gonna give it probably another, come out here in about 20 minutes, rotate it, give it about another 15, 20 minutes. Check it and see what's going on. Alright. Okay y'all, it's been about another 15, maybe 18 minutes. Check the temperature on this stuff again. See what we got. There's 150 and rising. Boy, they smell good. $170. Make sure we're in there good. All the way to the middle. 175. There's 180. About 185. Alright. Alright, ends up there in the middle of it, about 190. There's about 192. I think I hit meat. Yeah. I'm gonna peak out about 185. Alright y'all, it's done. We're gonna take this stuff in here and unwrap it. Let y'all see what we got going on for dinner tonight. Alright? Alright y'all. Ribs turned out pretty good. A little bit of smoke flavor to them. Can't wait. And we got our sauce. There's our sweet corn on the cob. A little bit of peaches and cream. Garlic and other potatoes. Some squash and tomatoes. A little bit of butter. A little bit of lemon. A little bit of pepper. Alright y'all. I just want to share that with you. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm Big Meat.